This is the perfect full body stretch for all trimesters. We are going to work through 12 exercises today to stretch out the arms, the back, the lower back, the glutes, and the legs. This stretch is perfect to do anytime things are feeling tight, whether you want to maintain your flexibility or you've just finished a workout. This quick stretch is going to feel so good. The only thing you're going to need for our stretch today is going to be a mat, and we're going to get right in to our first, well, this is not necessarily a stretch, but we're going to do some breathing exercises, and then we're going to carry on this breathing all the way through this stretch. So we're going to take just about a minute here. So let's just get relaxed, relaxing the shoulders, keeping good posture in this seated position, sitting however you feel comfortable. You can take your hands, place them on your belly. We're going to inhale for about 4 counts in. We're going to hold for 4 counts. Then we're going to exhale for 4. You can exhale through your nose or your mouth. So here we go. And as we breathe in, think about lifting and just feeling everything lift and expand here. Hold it for 4. And then here we go, exhale for 4. And then feel everything expand as we exhale. Draw everything up. Hold it for 4. Good, and exhale for 4. We'll do a couple more. Here we go, inhale 4. Lift everything. Hold for 4. Now we'll exhale, hail for 4. Good, last one here. Holding for 4. And let's exhale for 4. Good, now we're just gonna take that breathing throughout our stretches today. We're gonna start taking ear down to your shoulder. As we do, we're gonna take that arm across. So just let that ear come down towards your shoulder, and this arm comes across, relaxing the shoulders, again, keeping that good posture. And don't forget to breathe. We're gonna hold each stretch for about 40 to 45 seconds. That's gonna give that muscle time to relax and start to increase in flexibility. So we're gonna hold it for about 10 more, and then we'll switch it to the other side. Good, let's hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Let's open up wide, and then we'll switch. So here we go, switching it over to the other side. Arm comes across, and drop that ear down towards your shoulder. Still breathing. We're gonna start with the upper body and work our way down in our stretch today. We're about halfway. Now as you breathe and you start to exhale, think about taking that ear a little bit closer to your shoulder. 10 more. Good, here's 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna open up through the chest. So just taking those hands, still sitting in this nice position with our good posture. Clasp your hands behind your back and then open up your chest. This is one of my favorite stretches. As our belly starts to grow, you will probably notice that our movement patterns start to change as well, whether that's how we're walking, how we're moving when we're in a seated to standing position. All sorts of things start to change as our body is changing. So these stretches are going to help so much counteract that and let those muscles relax, have time to stretch, and maintain your flexibility. And that's going to be so important, not only throughout your pregnancy, but also during labor and recovery afterwards. So yay that you are here, because you are making a huge difference. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch positions now, rolling those shoulders back a few times, and we're going to bring it on to all 4s now. This is one that I also love, to a really good stretch for the upper back. Take your knees about shoulder width or a little bit wider here. We're gonna take the elbows, we're gonna drive them into the mat. Keep your back flat, and you can think here, you can drop your hips back for a deeper stretch, or you can just keep it up and think about pushing down through the floor with your elbows to feel that stretch through your arms and your upper back. And just breathing here. Maintaining a flat back, so we don't want to round or arch our back with this one. And again, keeping that pressure through the elbows to work that stretch through the shoulders and the upper back and the arms. Don't forget that consistent breathing, breathing in and out. Holding this one for about 3 more. Then we're going to start to work through the lower body. Let's hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Just gently bringing yourself back up to all fours. We're going to bring it down onto our side now. Now this stretch is going to stretch through the front of your leg and also your hip flexor. So bringing yourself comfortably down to a side lying position. That bottom leg can stay out or you can bend it in. We're just going to take and grab towards your ankle. So from here, just hold this. Think about bringing that heel towards your bum. And to get a deeper stretch with this one, you can think about squeezing your glutes. So think about tightening up your bum right here and then feel that stretch through the quad and the hip flexor. And of course, still breathing. I remind you of this because I need that constant reminder of just breathe. And stay focused here on the stretch. We're going to hold it about 10 more and then we'll switch it to the other side. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Gently bringing that leg back to center. Push yourself up here. Really use your arms, especially where things we used to use with our core a lot more. We have to rely on our arms now to help from this side lying position. Good. So bringing it down. Top leg again. Grabbing towards that ankle or the top of your foot. Bottom leg can be bent or straight. And hold it. And again, just squeeze the glutes here to tighten up through the quad and the hip flexor. Almost there, and then we're gonna hit one of my favorite stretches. We're gonna work one side and then the other. This one, so good for the glutes, especially if you're having any discomfort in your glutes and back. I know right now I am, so this one is my go-to. Let's hold it for 3, 2, and 1. So just gently let that leg come back out. Push yourself up to a seated position this time. And with this one, now you can always use a chair. I'll actually pop a modification on screen if you want to use a chair for this one. But we're going to take that bottom leg, walk it out a little bit, especially right now, and then carefully bring that leg up, ankle right past that knee. Now, as you feel comfortable, you can try to bring that heel towards your bum. You can leave it out too, but we're going to sit up, feeling our nice straight spine. Think about driving your head up towards the ceiling. And again, you can use your hands here to help do that as well. So pushing through the heels of your hands. Good, and so you should feel this stretch through the glute. This one is very good for your piriformis muscle, which can get a little cranky sometimes. So if you ever find that you need some relief in your back or in your glutes, this is a good one to try. And again, keeping it in this stretch for about 30, 40, 45 seconds will help that muscle start to relax and alleviate that tightness. We're gonna switch it up in 3, 2, and 1. So gently bringing that leg down, switching to the other side now, taking that leg up and across. So right from the get-go, think about driving your head up, keeping your spine long, and using those arms to push up and keep you up here. Whew, and that stretch feels so good. Now you may notice, especially in this one side might feel tighter than the other. That is totally normal. Again, at the beginning, I was talking about how we have some different movement patterns, especially as our belly begins to grow. So you may find that you're working one side more than the other, meaning those muscles are tightening on you even more than usual. So again, stretching right now, so good. And again, keeping that chest up. Let's hold it for just a few more seconds, although I do not want to come out of this one. This stretch actually leads perfectly into our next stretch for our hamstrings. Last 3, 2, and 1. So gently coming out of it. From here, we're gonna take and cross one leg in. So one leg, just a nice seated position, the other leg out. From here, you can just try to walk that leg, or not walk your leg, walk your arm towards your foot. Again, wherever your flexibility allows, that's where you're gonna stop. You wanna feel a nice little stretch through the back of your leg. So this is perfect for the hamstring. And one thing keep in mind too, if your back starts to get tight or you're feeling any pain in the bum, maybe sciatica pain, stretching your hamstrings can help as well, because if any of those muscles are tight in that area, it can pull in different places. So sometimes the area that's actually bothering us is not necessarily where we need to focus. We can focus there, but focusing all around that pain point is going to be super helpful with your stretching. And as you exhale, think about taking it a little bit deeper if that allows. Oh, I love this one too. We're gonna switch it over here in 3, 2, let's bring it up. Other foot in, other leg out, same stretch, other side. So getting yourself comfortable and then folding down. And remember, as you exhale, try to take it a little bit deeper. Don't forget about that nice breathing as we count in. Hold it for a second and then out. Oh, last 3 seconds. We've got one more stretch, and 2 and 1. We're gonna bring it back onto all fours. As we go onto all fours, shoulders, elbows, wrists, all in line. Knees right under those hips as well. From here, we're gonna round the back up, squeeze. Think about driving that belly button in. Hold it for a second. And then we're gonna arch down. And then you can think about driving those ribs down towards the floor. And then rise back up. Rounding, holding, and then down. Good, and then up. Last one here as we round and come back down for that arch. Good, and from there, center. You're amazing. Taking this time today, I'm telling you, it's gonna make everything just feel better. Way to go. Thank you for joining me for our stretch today. Make sure to add this stretch in regularly to really help feel the difference and again, make your pregnancy, labor, and that recovery even easier. I will see you for our next stretch or our workout. I love ya.